everyone, welcome back to AI the Somnium files. We just finished Oda's vote. It was a very sweet vote actually with him and Mayumi, but we ended with a whole lot more questions. And now we gotta figure out what's going on. Well, that's what we've been trying to do this whole time. It's not working out too well. Anyways, this unlocked. So we can finally get to continue down this vote, whichever one this is. I believe this is the one. Yeah, this is where Ivis got in the again. This time she was found in the frozen forklift, I believe, if I remember correctly. And this was where we didn't believe her. We didn't believe her. She immediately got, and now we're gonna continue on with the aftermath of this. Wait, what is this? What does this mean between begin and reopen? If you had different checkpoints. Okay. We haven't started this yet, so begin. Here we go. Day 5, Tuesday. This game is a lot of jumping around. I also don't remember what little bits of information we haven't covered really for this route. My memory not that good. So, you know, we know things that the characters may not know. Tuesday, 9:39 a.m. Sad that day.
Have you settled down? The scene is being inspected without you. This time the body didn't disappear. However, you lost consciousness. I didn't expect you to faint.
He's very upset about it, Iba. Give him a break.
Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking. I did not predict you to be the fainting type. I suppose humans are unpredictable. Now that you're back, let's get back to business.
Oh yeah, this was where... Okay, memory unlocked. So she went through a fit because nobody believed her. Date didn't believe her. And she was staying with Mizuki, I believe, and then she ran away. And presumably to go meet up with Renju, who's alive in this timeline. Now she's dead in the warehouse in the frozen forklift. There we go.
You are conscious, are you not? Are you at a loss for words?
But you're not helping.
Date, don't let negative thoughts consume you. Thinking that Iris died because of me. If I never took her to Ota's, this wouldn't have happened. If you truly believe that, then your brain is completely rotten.
You're not helping, Iba.
Or perhaps when you saw the corpse, your head became filled with images of blooming yellow dandelions.
What?
Oh, you're talking now. Was I correct? If you consider the situation logically, even an elementary school student would understand.
Huh?
Fine. Allow me to pluck some of those dandelions from your mind. I will ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly.
Just...
First question.
She going somewhere? Does she have like a theory on this already?
The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation. But even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained.
Uh-huh.
Why is that?
Why does the warehouse have to be kept at freezing temperature? I was kind of wondering that too. One of these ones. Was somebody using it?
Why? For what purpose?
Oh, okay. To preserve something.
To preserve something.
Yes. Let us move on to the next.
I mean, those
question.
2 answers are kind of the same thing. Like, what? That's what a warehouse is for.
Second question. There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
It was frozen or its eye was gone. Which? Take one. It was missing its right eye. That didn't even register to me. Hold up.
unique factor. But there was something else, something more peculiar.
What is more peculiar about a serial killer who takes left eyes randomly and somebody randomly showing up with a right eye missing? That is pretty peculiar. It was completely frozen. I think I mentioned this at the time too. She looked way too frozen for the amount of time that she was gone.
Iris's body was completely frozen. The temperature read -58. With Iris's weight... Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid, but we were...
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question.
Okay.
Question 3.
Does Iris have like a clone? She got a twin sister that was murdered where she went into hiding.
2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage warehouse. But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive. Why?
Triplets? There's 3 Irises? How could Iris still be alive? Iris is actually dead because I saved Iris in Somnium. Of course, it was a hallucination. You mean... What the hell is the you mean? I mean, that Iris probably was dead. And this Iris is probably dead. There's just more than one Iris. I don't know. You mean...
You mean...
You've got it.
There's 3 Irises? I bolted into the warehouse like I was shot out of a gun. What do I mean? What do I mean?
The right eye has been forcibly removed.
It was the left eye for Shoko.
What do I mean? The corpse's right eye's been removed. X-ray. Is she fake? Is it not a real person?
I don't believe it.
What am I looking at?
The stomach is swollen slightly. She appears to have been pregnant.
What?
How?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
You mean after she was killed?
No. The fetus was not present in her body when she was killed.
But what the fuck?
She must have been killed after giving birth.
How could she have been sneaky pregnant? I'm... Okay.
The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth. The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size.
I am confused.
This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious.
What's that?
This corpse isn't Iris.
Oh, that's what... Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense than her being sneaky pregnant. But then why... Where are all these Iris lookalikes coming from?
It's someone else.
Which means...
Iris is still alive.
Not
But
necessarily.
where? And I gotta mess with my phone here. Something weird's going on. Okay, there we go.
She could be alive.
Could be.
We haven't confirmed that yet.
Okay, there's
Multiple
more.
stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back. Judging by the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife.
Was it one with a floral pattern?
This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then. Is there an estimated time of death?
part just went over my head for a minute. Okay, so there's 2 irises. There's not a bunch of irises. This is the first iris that was killed. Just hidden in the forklift. So, would she... If it had given us the option to x-ray the frozen forklift, which it wouldn't have, obviously, because that would derail the route. But if it did, then would Iris just have been in there that whole time? Or this fake Iris?
Impossible to determine. This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
What?
10 years?
10 years. Who's been missing for 10 years?
She was killed more than 10 years ago?
Exactly. Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown.
What? This is 10 years ago. Why does she look like
But
Iris?
there is one likely suspect.
Is that a coinky-dink? Oh, wait. 10 years... But the original Cyclops killer was 6 years ago, wasn't he? Unless she was like the first victim, and this was over the span of like 4 years before he got caught.
Who?
Let's consider the clues.
Because that'd be the right eye.
Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Sunday night, we saw So here.
Also, right eye taken after death, probably.
And there is something else about So Sajima. We witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnium.
True.
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
What we saw was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
I believe that is the case.
Renju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
That means that we need to talk to...
So Sajima.
Why did you stab a lady that looks like Iris 10 years ago before Iris was even grown up? Confusion. Is it just gonna be some weird coincidence that they look the same? Like, ah, bamboozled you this whole time with a doppelganger. Completely by chance. Tuesday, 12:01 p.m. Sejima residence. Mizuki and Ota kept searching for Iris, but unfortunately they didn't turn up anything. Iris's whereabouts are still unknown. I'm worried about her, but without any leads, we'd just be looking for her blindly. I should focus on the investigation for now. It will eventually lead me to Iris, I'm sure of it. With that in mind, I headed to So's mansion. Are you feeding the fish again?
Never to show your face here again.
You got no fish. Your fish are all gone. Question them. Where are your
I didn't come
bodyguards?
here for Shoko today.
Hello? Bodyguards. Okay.
I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Look at a little grumpy.
Date, look.
I knew it.
He's heating up. What? You're a congressman. Aren't you good at lying?
You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman. You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago.
Is she still there? Still not found? Nobody's looked in this frozen forklift? Cool. Are you the reason that they're keeping that thing running? Like, what are you telling whoever owns it in order to keep the power on in that place? Question him.
Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two, and that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary, the same number 89 that Renju escaped with.
It's
Now
all
tell me,
connected.
where is Renju?
Suddenly, there they are. Knew they had to be somewhere. A gang of bodyguards stormed out of the mansion. In an instant, they surrounded me.
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
How did he like psychically call them in? Bodyguards to me. They are asking questions I do not wish to answer.
Damn it, so!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament.
I am the police!
We would have been detained immediately.
No! My authority!
Who would look after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota?
Ugh.
Engi.
Calm down, Date. We
Engi
still
da.
have our lead.
Engi date.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's give her a name. Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice, Alice and Iris. I
Oh.
believe it fits nicely.
Didn't mean to cut you off, Amber. Sorry.
Alright, Alice. What about her?
Someone might be able to identify her.
Who?
All ice.
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
Again with this?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
In the whose Somnium was it? Mizuki's. In Mizuki's Somnium. Oh, I don't remember the night. You can't put me on a bunch of different routes before I come back here and expect me to remember dates. I'm gonna go with the oldest one because it was like right when we found Mizuki. 3 days ago, Saturday night.
3 days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
Yes. In the Somnium one.
Nailed it.
We saw the frozen corpse as well. Question 2. Who is the girl?
Alice.
Now I know. That girl was probably Alice.
Most likely, yes.
But how did Mizuki, whether consciously or subconsciously, have any knowledge of Alice?
So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see Alice?
Mizuki's? Are you directing me to go talk to Mizuki? Who the fuck is Adrian?
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly. You mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy. But prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past.
Therefore...
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
There is no other explanation.
Aiba, where is Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday, Ikume Shrine.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
Unknown. She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Okay, let's go.
Are we just gonna roll up and be like, hey, do you know Alice? Who? Ah, yeah, we just made up a name for her. Ikume Shrine, Tuesday, 2:40 p.m.
Date,
Did you find Iris?
if I did, I would have told you already.
Very unhappy Mizuki. Guess it's understandable, though.
Right.
Where's Ota?
I think he's searching Akihabara right now. Last time he checked in, he said he didn't have anything.
Okay. Where's Renju?
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. That's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
What?
He was
Oh.
looking for Iris.
Weird delay, but okay.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Oh, here we go. About Alice.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you.
I told Mizuki about the frozen corpse we called Alice.
You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium.
Is it... How old is Mizuki? Isn't she like 13? So doesn't that mean she would have seen Alice when she was like 3 years old? How... I can't imagine she's gonna remember much when she was 3.
The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh. Keep going. I told Mizuki everything. About how Renju ran off with assassin number 89. Oh yeah, this was also the one where Pewter helped 89 get away, isn't it? How 89 is connected to Sosejima. And that Sejima is linked to Alice's murder. It is... You'd think if this was... Like, I know that they did this to, like, throw us off. Like, the players off. But realistically, if this actually was a different person 10 years ago, you would think they would at least be wearing a different outfit. Right? Like, I could forgive having, like, very similar face, same hair, even the coincidence of doing the, like, the twin tails thing, right? Sure. But the exact same outfit down to the little cat ear horns? Really?
I need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89. And that might lead me to Iris.
Mizuki looked down at her feet quietly. I could see agony in her face. The silence lingered. Finally, she steeled herself, lifted her head, and spoke.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice.
Okay.
It was about a month ago.
A month ago?
I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemniscate. I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me.
Oh, wait, did you see like a picture of her or something related to her that your dad kept and that's why you know of her?
Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly.
So, okay, so he knows the body's in there and he went to like check on it or visit it, I don't know. And, oh, you know what? It's making a lot more sense all of a sudden. If this Alice lady was somebody that Renju like really liked and she got murdered, and Iris looks a lot like him, right? And she joined Lemniscate to like become an idol or whatever. She really looks up to him. He says he sees something special in her or whatever. It could just be her appearance. That she looks a lot like this other girl from 10 years ago. And it's entirely possible that Renju guided Iris, like chose the outfit for her to wear and all this stuff. Right, because he would have been in control of her, like how she was presenting herself as an idol, running the company that she was a part of. So it could be not such a coincidence that they have like the same outfit and same hairstyle and stuff. It could be that Renju did that because he found a girl that looked a lot like her and basically remade her, as weird as that is.
Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift, and I looked under the hood myself. And then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris.
Looks very similar. What'd you do after that?
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't.
It turns out that Iris actually looks a lot like Alice.
So I went to Iris's house.
Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki?
Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination.
Did you talk to Venture about it? Probably not.
What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything. I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay.
Hey, Daddy, by the way, what about that that corpse in that forklift at that warehouse you were looking at? You tell me about that?
I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
Why didn't you call the police? Didn't want Daddy to get in trouble.
What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
Yeah.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
About Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night, before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some,
And don't leave me hanging.
I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over. In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else. I guess he didn't want to let this place go.
So wait, so the warehouse is still connected to him then? Or, because she said before he was born, so did he pass it on to somebody else? Like, so who's maybe now managing it?
Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think. But I understand why.
This is weird because, like, Sosajima, he feels like he's there as some sort of, like he might be the killer kind of thing. But Venju seems a lot more sympathetic to whoever that is. I don't know.
Inside that warehouse was...
Alice.
About Okiura... Oh yeah, it's the same thing. Continuing on.
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
I guess the people who got ownership just really didn't care as long as they got money. Somebody's like, yeah, I want to keep this one warehouse. Keep it powered on. It is mine. Only I can go in there. Don't ask questions, and it has to be secretive. There's definitely nothing suspicious about that at all. How long was he managing the warehouse?
Hey, Mizuki. How long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years. That's what the man told me.
18 years? From that long
Nani?
ago?
Yes.
Iba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her.
Oh, we found Alice already? The actual Alice?
The girl who looks like Iris.
What's her name?
Monica Iwai. 19 years old at the time of her disappearance.
Monica Iwai. That has come up before. That was Hitomi's friend, right? Wait! She looks a lot like Iris. She was Hitomi's best friend. She gave birth, she got murdered. She's Iris's mom. That's Iris's bio mom, Hitomi's adopted mom. Did we already know she was adopted? I don't know. But that's her actual mom. Either way.
A graduate of Eitoku High School.
What?
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
And you...
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me.
You adopted Iris when Monica was murdered.
Monica Iwai, my best
Yep.
friend.
Yep.
One of the only friends I had.
Alice's Monica. Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju. But why? Monica's body was found just now. But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Aiba, where is Hitomi right now?
She's also got some weird secretive business going on with Sosajima.
At headquarters for questioning.
She's real involved in this.
MTD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it. Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Roger that.
Ooh, the plot thickens. To the Abyss headquarters. Tuesday, 5:08 p.m.
You're awfully calm.
Hmm?
You saw the corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are, cool as a cucumber, even though you lost your precious daughter. Shall I guess why?
'Cause it wasn't your daughter.
Her name is Iwai Monica. She has been missing for... She was 19 years old at the time she went missing. Monica, Hitomi Sagan, and... Monica's corpse was hidden under the... This warehouse has been under...
Okay.
Mizuki
Okay,
witnessed this,
stop,
of course.
stop. Because it wasn't Iris. No. What do you mean? The one that was in the thing was not Iris. Oh my god. This one? Bah. Really?
Because that body isn't Iris.
That's what I was trying to say. That's why I was trying to point out where it was found. Because that's the body we're talking about. The one that was found in the hood. Okay. I'm done.
And you know it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Her name is Monica Iwai. She was killed when she was 19. She went to the same high school as you, and she was your best friend. Isn't that right? Nothing to say for yourself? Hiding something? Maybe you killed her with Renju.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, now you're talking. But we know Renju committed a crime, illegally disposing of a body, and we can prove it.
Why would Venture be questioned about dumping a body?
Because Monica's corpse is completely frozen. However, her appearance of thus, it is extremely like
So her baby would be...
just turning 18.
Iris! Oh, yeah. Doop.
The cold storage warehouse where the body was found. It's been managed by Renju Okiura for almost 2 decades now, and witness testimony proves that he knew about the corpse there. And if I'm not mistaken, you knew about the corpse too, Hitomi. You and Renju have been close since high school. It's not too much of a stretch to think that he told you about the body. And I remember you telling me once.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
How did you know she was dead?
How did you know that she was dead?
I didn't.
Don't play dumb. I know you're hiding something. You know what happened 18 years ago. And you knew she was pregnant. You were her best friend. Of course you would have known.
And that's how you got Iris.
Tell me. Tell me everything.
Date, she's not going to talk.
Are we gonna go in her brain?
Sync with her.
Yes! The order has been given. We're diving in. Let's go. Looking for answers.
Date, I'm sure I've told you enough times by now, but please.
Yes,
I
you
can't
have.
promise you that, Pewter.
Oh,
What do you mean?
he's rebelling.
I mean, I'm not coming back until I find something.
Date, you can't.
Why not?
You know why.
Because it will take over my consciousness?
I will scramble my brain to find information.
Yes.
But if it's only a little...
I do what I must.
No, not even a little.
Brain scrambly time.
If the sync passes the critical point, the damage will be irreparable.
Scrambly rambly.
But what does that mean exactly?
I'm getting scramblies. Oop, here we go. Are you two hiding something? Ooh, are we gonna find out some of the stuff that we're keeping secret from Date?
No.
That's the least convincing no I've ever heard.
I'm not hiding anything.
That's the least convincing I'm not hiding anything I've ever heard.
Then let's try it. Let's experiment with my mind. Then we'll know for sure what'll happen.
You're not hiding anything? Okay, I'll be the guinea pig. I got this. Don't even worry about it. After all, you guys aren't hiding anything, so you don't know what's gonna happen. What a little shit disturber.
Fine.
Alright,
I'll just say it.
spill the beads. Spill the beads.
Yeah?
Pewter, tell him.
I'll just say it. You tell him.
You know more about it than I do.
Let's hear it, buddy.
Well,
Yeah? What happens after 6 minutes of sinking?
well, first off, 6 minutes is not a hard limit. It could be 7 or even 8.
I don't care about the exact time. I'm asking what happens if you go beyond the limit.
Do you remember the story I told you about the egg?
Yeah, why?
If
Egg?
you imagine an egg as your consciousness, the yolk is what goes into the subject's brain. The white remains inside your shell.
Okay.
If you go beyond the limit, your yolk will not be able to return to its shell.
Because the subject's mind will start to take over the sinker's consciousness, right? I know that part already.
Indeed, but there's more to it. After the yolk is devoured, the egg white is brought through the machine next.
Huh?
Say when now.
And there's more. It's not just the sinker's brain. The same process eventually occurs in the subject's as well.
Can you, like, body swap with this thing? If you stay synced long enough?
In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced. Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
The human brain has what can be understood as a memory limit. One brain can only hold one consciousness,
I feel like this is gonna be relevant. Somebody's body swapped at some point, I bet.
and it can only contain one person's memories.
But who would be body swap? Anything else?
Now you know everything.
And why were you guys not wanting to say that?
Talk to the boss.
What? Why was that such a big secret? Just because you didn't want me, the player, to know about a potential body swap plot device? Yeah, why'd you keep this a secret?
I was unaware of this as well. This information is not on any accessible databases.
We had to prevent the possibility that the system could be exploited.
The body swap?
Exploited. But
Even if it wasn't you, someone else might try. We didn't tell any sinkers this, including you. Project Sync is a top-secret project. It's a matter of national security. Even sinkers are on a need-to-know basis. Think about it. What if you were kidnapped by bad people who tried to make you talk?
bad people?
A criminal organization, spies from another country, those people. If you blabbed about Project Sync, the entire country might be at risk.
The body snatchers. The
heard
body
it from
snatchers
Peter.
are upon us.
The sync machine isn't just for entering a person's somnium. It can also be used to swap bodies between two people. Imagine what this machine would be used for in the wrong hands.
Body snatchers.
That's why I didn't tell you. We can't let this secret get out.
How many times?
Bodies between two people?
How many times are they gonna show the egg?
Trading minds?
Oh. There we go.
You remember what I told you earlier?
We're gonna wake up as Hitomi.
Are you listening to me?
Nope. Put me in.
Yeah, I got it.
Are you really okay?
Maybe I've already been body
I'm
swapped.
fine. Start it.
Maybe Date is the body swap.
Understood.
But who would he be?
Let us begin.
This is gonna be relevant at some point. Somebody is body swapped. What? Oh. Thought there was some weird octopus or
God?
something.
I am the god of fire. I burn erotic books with my flames of red-hot anger.
My, how ruthless.
Oop.
Ow!
Graceful.
Are you okay?
Some really big leaves, by the way.
That hurt.
I'll let you read this porno mag if it'll make you feel better.
I will burn it.
The fog is making it pitch black.
We call that night. Ah! The cat in my face.
The light over there. Is that a firefly?
Are we... Oh,
Somnium scan. Activate.
are we following the fireflies? Oh, okay. 4? 4. Reveal the hidden secrets. Reveal Hitomi's secret buried... reveal Hitomi's secret buried deep inside. I was almost read that really weird. Oh. Why is the camera right up on her head?
It
Back up!
disappeared?
No, wait. It might still be nearby.
Oh. Well, I don't see it nearby. Nothing but a flower bud. Light it up.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
Dream variety. Smell? Wait.
What happened?
It doesn't have any particular smell, but for some reason I nearly blacked out.
Maybe it's poisonous. Be careful.
What's this? Caring words from you, Date. What are you hiding?
Okay, that wasn't it.
A flower bud.
How would I worship it? Figure out type?
I cannot identify the type of flower in this state. It appears to be some kind of lily.
Okay. Do I have to worship the flower?
A flower bud. I worship it?
I don't know. That's the only one left.
Yeah.
I will pray to it as though I am mourning the dead.
Only that worked. Don't you guys pray to your flowers to make them bloom?
Bloomed a little?
I don't know what caused it, but it's better than nothing happening.
Did it up. Did it. Shake question marks. Okay. Oh, the fireflies make a trail. Hole in tree 1. Also rock. Wait, hole in tree 1, rock 2? What's rock 1 and hole in tree 2? What do you mean? Oh. Stuff in the darkness. Rock 3. Why is this one hidden?
A rock.
Investigate?
This is a simple rock, but
Is there any kind of pattern?
no, there does not appear to be.
Why is this one so suspiciously out by itself?
Left, Date.
Lift it?
Do what?
Just try.
Understood.
No dream logic. Heavy rock.
Well, did you find anything?
No, of course not. A rock.
Worship the rock.
But it's a rock.
Worship the rock.
Gods live in the rocks too, you know.
A rather Japanese way of thinking.
Just try it.
If you insist.
How was it? You've cleared your head, right?
Yes. I now feel a sense of emptiness.
Mood.
Guess it was a waste of time.
I do not want to hear that from you.
Okay. So I guess
A rock.
is it not this rock in the middle of nowhere? Kick it.
Understood.
Yeah, that seemed like it would hurt.
My foot hurts.
I see.
Sorry.
My foot hurts.
Sorry.
There was nothing with this rock in the middle of the darkness. I am disappointed. My disappointment's immeasurable. What is that? Oh, that's rock 1. Why are these...
A rock.
Oh my god, it's just... Okay, so... Should probably just follow the fireflies. The fireflies are probably leading me to the object I actually need to go to, not these random things in the woods.
4 minutes.
Nothing behind, right? Okay, yeah, it is just the hole in the tree.
A hole in a tree. I may be able to fit inside.
In you go. Scream, peek inside, stick hand in, tackle. Tackle the tree or tackle the hole in the tree? Tackle it.
Beetles might fall out.
This isn't one of your animal friend video games.
Did we shake the tree? Does that
Nothing
count?
fell.
Did you want
Nope.
something to fall out?
Also, was that a Pokemon reference?
A hole in a tree.
Peek inside. Peek inside.
I cannot see anything. It is unnaturally dark.
Did you notice anything?
I did hear the faint sound of the wind.
It must be hollow on the inside.
How do I get you to go in?
A hole in a tree.
Stick hand in. Go in the
I
tree.
am not going to be eaten or anything, right?
Maybe. Go in the tree.
Whoa!
Oh! She's in the tree! We got her in that tree. And she came out of a rock?
But I am still in the forest.
It's darker than before.
What? Is someone there?
Huh?
That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
Who's that? Follow the fireflies. Why did the firefly... Oh my god, is this a branching... Or is it just looping on the tree? Okay, just doing a loop. Wait, why did the... Renju? Fallen tree 2... Wait, why? This is fireflies all over the place. Why are these branching off in a million directions? Renju?
Renju Okiura.
Float with him. Hit him, talk to him, inspect him. Inspect? Can we even interact with people
He
here?
looks young, but this is definitely Renju Okiura as he appeared approximately 20 years ago.
That's a long time ago.
Renju Okiura.
Shake Renju? Can't shake him. Hit him?
This is for neglecting your responsibility to Mizuki, you coward! No use. I can't hit him.
I didn't think so. Wishful thinking.
This Renju is still a teenager. He wouldn't know Mizuki yet.
Fine.
3 minutes, Date.
Just one big loop around. Do I have to go to the hole, the second hole in the tree? That was a small
hole
one.
in the tree. It looks about as big around as a soccer ball.
Stick your hand in again.
I am not going to be sucked in, am I?
No promises.
That's strange. It should have worked.
Did you want to see me get sucked in?
Yeah.
Damn it!
A hole in...
Probably can't see in there, right? Scream in it!
The Emperor is naked!
Okay. What about the Empress, though?
The Empress is naked!
Sounds like my kind of empire. Let's move there. I don't see anything.
Nor do I.
Well, it's gotta be some with Renju, right? Like, what else? Wait. Oh, that's one of the secret things.
What?
Hello, secret thing. I'm just thinking back to that the Somnium where you're helping Oda with the bear, and there was the sparklies on the shelf, and I couldn't tell what those were. This eyeball had the same kind of sparklies around it, like the same sparkle effect. Was there an eyeball there that I didn't pick up? I should have seen the eye though. Was it hidden somehow? I'm so confused.
Renju Okiura.
I can't do these though, can I?
Renju, what are you doing in a place like this?
Unless it's gonna... Is it gonna manifest whoever he's talking to?
He won't answer.
Not in a place like this, at least.
Do I have to float with him? Is he here to meet
Renju
somebody?
Okiura. Yoo-hoo, Renju. Come get some of this.
What are you doing?
Come on.
Sorry, that was a bad idea.
Apologize. This is Renju's fault for having bad taste.
I thought maybe it was like a memory of him back with oh my god, I'm forgetting her name. With Iris's mom. Maybe they were like meeting up in secret somewhere. Apparently not.
Renju.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
So
Hurry.
you're just here and there's nothing I can do with you? Why does this trail just go to nothing? I'm 100% gonna have to reset, but I want to at least figure out what I'm supposed to be doing for this part. They're just all over, man. Just all over. The voice must have been Renju. Nobody else is here. But... Wait. Oh no, I just got turned around. I thought Renju was like over that way. I was like, is there a second Renju? Just one Renju, but what do we do about that Renju? What does that Renju do for us?
You have 1 minute left.
I know, thank you. This just loops around the tree. So really, it does seem like Renju's the most suspicious, and this tree is, because this is where the trail ends at.
A hole.
Tackle it.
Understood. I will do my best.
Something did fall that time. Okay.
This is a picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monica.
Monica, that was the name. I remember. Just Monica.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Am I able to use this picture on Renju now? Is that what I need to do?
Renju Okiura?
Show picture. Okay, that's it. Well, I'm not gonna, even if I do this, I'm not really gonna have time to do anything else. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reset now. And we're back. Okay. Show him the picture.
Renju, look at this.
What?
Wait!
Why are you running?
Renju, stop!
Shook Renju. He is shooketh. Also, I guess it didn't mean literally. Shake. Okay, who else is here? How is this supposed to tell me where to go? They're everywhere. I guess Renju went this. Oh. Fair enough.
What is this hole?
Jump in. Whee!
Really?
And you
Yeah,
go.
go ahead.
Understood.
R.I.P.
It's even more difficult to see now. Another voice? Monica!
Oh, that's Hitomi.
That's Hitomi's voice.
Yeah.
Where is she? Look for her.
Oh boy, it is dark. Hitomi! Okay, the path branches. But does it? Okay, can't go that way. So it's just around this tree for some reason. Am I crazy, or does it sound like somebody's following me? Like it sounds like the footsteps are going after I stop. Well, I can't tell if I'm crazy or what. It's freaking me out right now. Another hole in the tree. Where's Hitomi? Hitomi!
3 minutes, Date.
Okay, whatever.
Another hole in a tree. About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Weird form of measurement.
Those are pretty big.
was just tackle, so it's probably not gonna be tackle again. Peek inside or scream, I guess? Peek inside?
What is this? A web of some kind?
Nice.
Well, it would have to be a spider web.
I have web on my face.
Okay, not that
A
one.
hole in a tree.
Fair enough. Scream at it.
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink, but still.
Ah! Did it actually work?
Hitomi stopped.
Oh, the footsteps whore? Was she just running around the woods? Oh, you're over there. Oh god, I can't see anything!
That's Hitomi.
That sure is. Touch her, talk to her, inspect her, or hug her. Well, inspector's probably not gonna do anything. I don't think you can just talk to her either. Give her a... I don't know, give her a hug. Can we contact her in some way?
I see.
Well?
She dresses modestly, but underneath...
Okay.
Good work, Aiba.
Okay.
That's Hitomi. Where?
Well,
Not somewhere weird.
you could, you know, touch her...
But in this Somnium, she might be a minor.
her stomach. Test how soft her stomach is.
If you say so.
But
I touched it.
why did it ripple like
so,
that?
what's the softness situation? Tell me.
It was soft. Nice and pliant. No noticeable abdominal muscles.
Valuable information indeed. Thank you, Aiba.
Oh my god. That day.
You old pervert. That's Hitomi.
Less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
I don't think we can. Oh, fuck.
Where?
Well,
No! I didn't mean to hit that! I'm wasting time! No! Ah! No, my 15 seconds! Give them back! Ah!
That's Hitomi.
God damn it. I wanted to just hit that, and for some reason I hit up instead of just moving my thing up here. Try talking to her.
Hitomi, what are you doing here?
I don't think you can, though. Wait.
Guess she can't hear you.
No, okay.
She looks like she's looking for something.
Oh, we have to find what she's looking for, probably. God, I've wasted so much time doing that. Why does this just go behind the tree like this? Rock two?
A rock.
A rock. Check it.
This is a simple rock.
Is there any kind of pattern?
No.
Is her missing item near this rock? That she happens to be by? Why is there a firefly just on top of this one?
You have 1 minute left.
I know. I think I'm gonna have to, use another rewind. I'm not doing very well in this one. Holy.
A hole in...
Stick your hand in.
I won't get some...
Is Tommy's thing in there? Oh,
A cord bracelet has appeared on my wrist.
Is that
Perhaps
Hitomi's?
it belongs to someone.
It might be important. Hold on to it.
I think... Okay, I think this is Hitomi's missing thing. Alright, so before I have to go back an extra step here, I'm just gonna do this now. Again. So that I only have to use one retry. At the rate this is going, I might need that last retry, damn it. No! Jesus! I was not ready for the Hitomi jump scare. Oh my god. Alright, we just found the bracelet. Hitomi tried to give me a heart attack. I can't see shit and I can't get over there. There we go. Take your bracelet.
That's Hitomi.
Sure is. Show bracelet.
Do you remember this?
Oh, there she goes.
Wait!
She's been shooketh.
Follow her.
On it!
Follow her. Are these both related to Monica? Oh, hole 2?
A large hole.
In we go. Almost out of
There's nothing
time.
left to do.
Man, this one is tight. Even rewinding and hitting the right answers. I mean, a little bit of time is kind of spent running around the forest, but still. Oh my god.
Date, what is going on?
I don't know. It's pitch black. I can't see anything.
I see. Then it is not me malfunctioning.
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
Oh man. 64 seconds. Okay.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
Cluster Amaryllis? Or is this the whole point? They were talking about before, going over the time limit. Maybe he's just gonna go over the time limit. Shit. Do we worship it again? Does it circle around?
Nothing is
No.
happening.
That's to be expected, but still disappointing.
Uh-oh.
A
Uh-oh.
licorice flower.
Grab it.
I feel a little awkward, but
About to run out of time. Nope, that wasn't it either.
it's
Shit!
useless. The roots must be strong. It won't budge. Date, we can't! Time is up!
Damn it!
Yeah. I should have just used that last rewind, but even then, there's like not much time. Oh, I can use it here. Okay. That's still not. That's enough time for like one thing. When you count jumping in the hole. Reveal the secret somehow.
A large hole? If there is nothing left to do.
I can't help but wonder if it's intentional that this sink is like so tight on time.
Date,
I don't know.
I see.
Can you feel your...
I can...
Because that is the only thing, right? Yeah. Shit.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I'm aware. There's nothing else but this flower.
A licorice.
Dig it up.
Let's do it.
Is Monica gonna be under this flower?
What?
Oh. I mean, I guess she never got buried. She got frozen.
Another hole.
Oh my god.
Time's
A
up.
large hole.
120 seconds. Okay, this is the last one. This is intended to eat the rest of your time. I think we're good now. Go.
We've come this far. I will not protest now. Huh?
Yeah, you could not possibly get through that with extra time. Oh.
That is...
Monica? Monica! The secret has been revealed. What does it mean? Who killed her? Did you guys kill her? Was it an accident? You were hiding it? What happened? Day 5 Tuesday. Did they find her after the
Tell me.
Cyclops killer did?
I think I know what happened 18 years ago. You three were close. You, Monica, and Renju. Monica was murdered. You and Renju found the body in the mountains.
Yeah.
And you brought it back to the cold storage warehouse. And my guess is So Sejima killed Monica. I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
I see. If you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it anymore.
Why were you hiding in the first place? Is there a reason that you, like, are protecting So Sejima?
I'll tell you the truth.
Sagan residence. 18 years ago. Is that little baby Iris?
Wait, you're going to see So?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
No, you can't.
Wait. Oh, no. Never mind. I was gonna say... I wonder if So is Iris's dad? I mean, I guess that's still possible.
Why not?
Although, So is... Oh god, that has really bad implications, because So is very old and she is very young. Although, she was what? I mean, I guess she was technically 19 when she died. And she gave birth right around then, so she would have been 18 when she got pregnant. Right? Which would make it, I guess, not illegal, but still very weird. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't even know what the legal age in Japan is, so that's a whole nother layer. Moving on.
Are you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
But your stomach is still...
Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body. I don't know how to explain it.
He's worried about you!
So doesn't care about you, and especially not your child.
I haven't told him about giving birth. He contacted me for the first time in a while.
Yeah, he's definitely the dad, isn't he? God, that is so weird. Like, I don't know how old he is. 18 years ago. But he's still, like, well into adulthood, right? And she's, like, barely an adult. Did he groom her? Like, this is odd. I don't like this. I hate this.
So that's why.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby...
Oh
his
my
political
god!
It's not like it was an affair.
I don't like it.
His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
career, it would still be a big scandal.
I don't like it.
He impregnated a girl who just graduated high school. Don't you see how that looks?
That's what I'm saying. For once, Renju, you and I, we don't see eye to eye a lot, right? Like, you're a real shit dad. I don't like you for that. But in this case, you're seeing what I'm putting down here, right, buddy?
He knew how the public would take it.
I mean, how the public should take it. It's fucked up.
That's why he gave you the money to deal with it.
Oh my god.
There's no way he'll accept that child.
It's okay. I told him that I won't cause any trouble. But could you take care of the baby? Just for a little bit? I'll be right back.
Can you raise the baby? Because I'm gonna go get murdered for some reason. Because I really want to go see this pervy old corrupt politician.
Fine. But take this with you, just in case. It's a GPS transmitter, just to be extra safe.
I really don't think I'll need it. But okay, if it'll make you feel better.
You were not a very bright girl, were you?
I don't know what Monica saw in So.
I don't either.
She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan.
Like I said, she was not very bright, was she?
But I didn't understand any of it. We tried to convince her to break up with him so many times. She never listened, and it ended in tragedy. What happened next, you already know. Neither Renju or I saw it happen, so I don't know how much of this is accurate, but we could guess what happened.
Are you in contact with So because you are raising Iris and acting like you're her mother? Well, I mean, acting like you are her mother, you're her adopted mother. But, like, I can't remember, is Hitomi, like, pretending to be her biological mother, though? Or does Iris know she's adopted? I can't remember if that came up at any point or not. I guess it doesn't super matter. At any rate, So is basically just in contact with you to keep tabs on you, I guess, to make sure you keep quiet about Iris. Otherwise, like, he's probably threatening harming Iris, maybe? Is that why you've been talking to him and being hush-hush about this? Did he not want her to die? Did he have somebody there and they acted on their own? Or why would... I mean, the fact that he would have had someone there in the first place. About Monica's killer.
Date, you said that Monica was killed by So, right? But that's not true.
Who did it?
Monica was killed by Saito Sejima.
Is that So's son who's supposedly abroad? And then the whole thing about, like, rolling back to So saying, like, killed by your own father or whatever? Is Date body swapped with the Saito Sejima? Maybe. Maybe.
The son of So and his late wife.
Yo, he's freaking out at the mention of that name.
Saito was 12 at the time.
He's freaking out because of that name. Dude, they body swapped him and he just doesn't know who he is. He's Saito.
12?
Yes.
But why would a little boy do that?
I don't know. I can't imagine.
What did So say to Monica?
He told her to move overseas. He said he'd pay for everything.
Who told you this?
Renju told me.
How did Renju know?
But you said he wasn't there.
He heard some of this from the Kumakuras. Renju had connections with them.
How'd the Kumakuras know?
How did the Kumakuras know?
Thank you.
So told them.
So this is one big game of telephone. What happened after Monika's murder?
So contacted his friend, the chairman of the Kumakuras. He asked him to dispose of the body and left the scene with Saito.
The incident was 18 years ago. That means the chairman was Rohan, not Moma.
Rohan went to the scene of the crime?
Yes, with some of his men.
Not the chair. Listen to the rest of the story. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons, don't mind me.
Again, neither Renju or I saw this. We were just waiting at my house for Monika to return. But she never came back. We tried to call her cell, but it didn't connect. But then, we saw movement on the GPS.
The GPS Renju gave to Monika?
And that's why you went to the mountains and found her.
Yes. At first, we thought she was on her way home.
And for some reason, you put her into the cold storage warehouse. Instead of giving her a proper burial. Like, may you rest peacefully inside of this forklift.
We saw the GPS getting further and further away from the city. Renju and I got nervous, and we decided to follow it.
What about the baby?
We couldn't take the baby with us, so Renju gave the baby to the mob doctor he trusted.
Hello? Up.
Those are Kumakura men.
We didn't dare move. We couldn't speak. We were barely breathing. We could only watch as it all unfolded. I knew what the hole was for, but I couldn't move. Couldn't do anything. I remember my heart beating so fast. Before long.
We good here?
Yeah, cover her.
Just a minute.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You wink an eyeball, because I'm a
People
freak.
covered Monika's body, then left. Renju and I ran over, and dug up the grave with a tree branch. What we saw.
Monika! Monika! We need to call the police.
No, we can't.
Why?
Not yet.
Why?
Why not?
You don't know who those guys are. They would do anything to keep this hidden. I've seen it happen myself.
Oh yeah, he used to be involved with that shit, right?
I know what they're capable of. Anyway, think about it. Why would they do this? They thought Monika and her baby were going to be trouble. Monika's stomach was still pretty big. I don't think they know that she gave birth already. What do you think they'd do if they found out? They would take her and kill her too. And then, they'd come for us. They'd make it look like we disappeared. All of us would be gone.
Renju convinced me. He knew more about the dirty underbelly of society than anyone.
So you just took Iris as your own and you just kept it on the lowdown.
He knew when something couldn't be handled by the police. He said that they would do anything to kill the child, and I believed him. We had to protect Monika's baby. We had to, no matter what.
Okay, I understand.
I decided to trust him. We couldn't leave Monika's body in the forest. We cleaned her up and took her to the cold storage warehouse.
Where we left her to rest peacefully inside of a forklift.
This warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery. My father runs it. But it's not in use right now. They're moving operations to a better area. They're actually looking for buyers right now. But don't worry. I'll take over the warehouse.
Are you sure?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll keep everyone out. Everyone but you, of course. I'll give you a key. You can come visit any time you want to see Monica.
Monica,
She's been refrigerated ever since.
don't worry about the baby. I'll protect her, no matter what. And don't worry about them, either. The people who did this to you, I will never forgive them.
Oh, that'll show him.
I'm sorry, Monica. Sorry. I'm sorry. Monica.
Before we do this, question. Why was Monica out on the table that first time we saw her then? Just by the way. Who pulled her out and just put her on the table for a little bit? With the baby. Baby? Baby! Monica's baby sleeping soundly. She has a sweet scent, a scent that touches the bottom of my heart. It's a little iris! Tiny iris! Renju, 19 years old. Did you get the birth certificate?
The mob doctor took care of everything. I have the birth certificate, and I even picked up a mother and baby book. It wasn't cheap, but you don't have to worry about it.
So she is pretending to be the bio mom then, right?
Just submit the birth certificate, and everything will be taken care of. You look worried.
I feel like I'm somehow betraying Monica. She was the one who gave birth.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that.
I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Like, if she was to openly adopt Iris, she would have to explain where the biological mother went.
Because a war is about to begin.
A war?
Between you and the baby. You won't get a good night's sleep for a long time. You might even start to resent Monica for all this.
Really?
Anyway, as soon as you submit the certificate, you will officially be her mother. Be sure to raise her responsibly. I'll help. Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh?
Yeah. He's not good at parental stuff, as you will later find out. What should we name her?
I was thinking about her name. How about Iris?
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology? And the colored part of your eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that, it's also for Monica's name. The kanji for Monica uses the character for love. And Monica reminds me of Monoko, Japanese for eye.
So both names have something to do with the eye.
And I, which means love, will always be a part of Iris.
So that's how you came up with the name?
Don't you think it's nice?
Iris. Iris. Yeah, I really like it.
Did you not need one to do this birth certificate, or about Monica's killer?
I don't really want to discuss this, but...
I guess maybe she has to submit the birth certificate. She probably just fills that part out.
There's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang, I found out who killed Monica. So's son, Saito Sejima.
Oh, right. They mentioned this already. This is just when the news is revealed.
How? Saito was only...
12 years old.
Why? Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know the motive, but I know it's true. So used his connections with the Kumakuras to cover up for his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
I'll never forgive them. So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
I feel the same way. But you can't think about revenge now. You and the baby can't lead a life like that.
And that's why they body swapped his son. To get him off the hook, I guess. What? Sent him overseas, or whatever they ended up doing.
Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come, so wait until the right moment. Okay?
And so my life with Iris began. Raising a child was much harder than I expected. Waking up in the middle of the night to change diapers or feed her.
Did I skip something? No. Just loaded
Iris
weird.
wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep. And I always needed to put her to bed so carefully.
Accidentally wake her up as you're trying to put her in bed.
It only took 10 seconds before she'd start crying again. So I had to pick her up, sing her another lullaby, then put her back to bed. After doing this over and over, before I knew it, the morning sun would creep in through the windows.
No sleep for you.
But even with all that, I cherished every single day. My hatred for those responsible never went away. But my hands were full, raising Iris. I devoted myself to her. I never thought about anything else.
Did you not have any, like, friends or family near you that thought it was weird that you suddenly had a baby without ever appearing pregnant, by the way?
Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
Mama, woof, woof. Mama, I'm wet.
I'm wet! I'm wet!
Sweepy, up? Mommy, I won race today. Is Mommy proud of me? Mommy, I want to see Milky Moon again. Mommy, you are so good at dancing. Mommy, pancakes are done. Sorry, I burned it a little. Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores? I can't help it. My body dances on its own. Mommy, don't more people come to barbecues? How come it's always you and me? Hey, Mommy. How long will it take my bone to get better? I want to dance again with everybody. Hey, Mommy! Do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching! Mommy, thank you for everything!
This is a lot of Iris flashbacks. That's just still pictures with Iris talking in the background.
I love you more than anything in the whole wide world! Mommy, look!
There she is. She's finally at a point where she's old enough that they can reuse this model.
I drew it!
The Okonomiyaki War, huh?
That was so fun! We should do it again!
The food or the food fight?
Both!
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie. It took forever to clean.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again, too! Hey, Mommy.
Yes?
Are you gonna marry him?
What are you talking about?
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it! I say go for it!
I would always question myself. Could I keep living a lie? I had promised Monica that I would avenge her, but I couldn't work up the courage. And maybe Renju was exaggerating, but there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan. If we showed Monica's body to the police, So would be punished by the law, and the Sajima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered. But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well.
True.
That's what I was really worried about. I didn't want Iris to know that So was her father. And even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother.
I feel like she would still love you, though, as the person who raised her.
That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years. I didn't want to lose Iris, but Fate can be cruel. God used other means to take Iris from me. In January, Iris suddenly collapsed. It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you.
Yeah, that's tragic.
But what I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment.
Oh?
It was...
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
Nanomachines. Nanomachines could remove the tumor, but the procedure would be so expensive. With my salary, it wasn't something I could afford.
Is that why you were talking to So? You revealed that she's his daughter to try and get him to help pay for it because he's got a lot of money?
I thought hard about it, about how I could get my hands on that kind of money. But I couldn't think of a solution. Time passed. Before I knew it, it was November. Iris's symptoms worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late. So I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail So Tsujima.
Oh, blackmail him. Okay. That's a good way to get murdered.
2 days ago, on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse.
Just by yourself? Oh, okay.
He agreed to come. After I hinted at what happened 18 years ago, I had prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came. When he finally arrived...
He had a bunch of armed bodyguards ready to shoot whoever was in there. Oh, that's why she was on the table.
Where I had laid Monica's body. He lifted the cloth and looked down.
This explains so much from the beginning of the game. That's why she was on the table. That's why So was there. Oh my god.
He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was fazed, seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with. A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything.
Nice, nice. Okay, she's taking precautions.
I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her. You can probably guess what I'm going to say next. Be prepared to pay for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito, not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
I told him to keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras, even if he found out who I was. Without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me, and there's no way he'd risk his political career.
He still has an army of bodyguards with weapons that are willing to kill people on his command. I'm just saying. He basically has his own private Yakuza.
Not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse.
Where he was spotted by Agent Date.
I came out of my hiding place to put Monica's body back, but then something unexpected happened. I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me, and when you were done looking around...
It can't be. Iris.
Man, it explains so much! Finally answers! I was losing consciousness. My head felt fuzzy. Stay with us, Dante. Or Saito, whoever you are. I couldn't gather my thoughts. I didn't know what to say. Instead, Aiba did the talking.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter. But Iris's father is Sosajima. Her mother, Monica Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito. However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby. Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her.
She is, for all intents and purposes, her mother.
Just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more. Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year. The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology. However, that treatment is restrictively expensive.
You're just gonna recap everything,
Hitomi
Aiba?
devised a plan to blackmail
Okay.
Sosajima for the
Yeah, I know. I was following the plot. I was here.
best way to establish.
Yeah, I was
the
here.
blackmail.
I was here.
That's why
Okay.
She was the one
Yep.
who called
Yep.
on Sunday night. What
Oh,
Dante
yeah.
said.
Yes.
That is the summary of what we have learned so far.
Thank you, Aiba. I was here 5 minutes ago.
But there are some things I have yet to understand. Date, pull yourself together. Ask her questions. Date, snap out of it.
Wakey, Date. I heard Aiba call for me and came to. Alright. Because he was the Cyclops killer and he was a psycho. Easy, answer that one for you. Did you tell Renju about blackmailing So?
No, I did not.
Didn't think so.
All of this was my idea.
He probably would not have gone along with it. Continuing Sunday's events.
I probably don't have to ask, but let me just be sure. After I left the warehouse, what did you do?
I put Monica's body back onto the hood of the forklift. Then I left.
Which is why it disappeared, and Date thought that the Somnium somehow healed Iris.
Makes sense.
He was bamboozled.
That's why the police didn't see the body when they arrived on the scene. It makes perfect sense now that I have the facts. Iris did not resurrect. You simply mistook Monica for Iris. The body did not disappear. Hitomi moved it. Those were the events at the warehouse Sunday night.
It all makes sense now. Summarize for me.
There are still a few loose ends, but I believe I understand what occurred 18 years ago. However, none of this ties directly back to Shoko Nadami.
That is true. Also, I want to know what's up with So's son, maybe Date. What's the relation there?
Her murder was just 4 days ago. Is it connected? Or are these two separate cases?
Well, the first one, they feel separate, right? Like, they're connected in the sense that the original Cyclops killer, one of them, took out Monica's eye. But that's about where the similarities end, right? Like the original Cyclops killer versus the new Cyclops killer. That's, as far as I can tell, they seem unrelated. And the Cyclops killer didn't even kill Monica. He just, you know, saw a free eyeball and went for it.
If there is a connection, it would be with Renju and So.
Yeah, I guess the people are connected.
We can think about it later.
Unless it has something to do with 89 that we don't know about. Because he was apparently, supposedly, one half of the Cyclops killer, if that other route info is to be believed. So... And he's out on the loose now. Although he wasn't on the loose when the first killing, when Shoko died, so maybe not. I have no idea.
More importantly,
we actually have some answers though for some things, which is nice. Refreshing. I headed for the exit.
Wait.
What? Waiting. Yes?
Where are you going?
To look for Iris, of course.
But you have no idea where she is, right?
Nope. Probably with Venju.
Do you know something?
Yes.
Ooh, info! How do you know where she is?
At around 4 o'clock today, I received a phone call. I don't know who it was. They were using a voice modulator.
What did they say?
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies. That's why I didn't tell you earlier.
Renju.
We don't know that for certain.
Why would Venju threaten to kill Iris? What? Venju wants Iris to live for Monica, doesn't he? That sounds more like So got a hold of her. It's tired of being blackmailed.
It could be number 89.
Either way, Iris is in danger right now.
Listen to the rest of the story.
The voice asked for something else.
Uh-huh.
He told me to go to a specified location with you.
With me? What? Wait. So don't call the police, but also go get a police officer to come to this location with you? Okay.
With me?
Yes.
The culprit knows me?
I'll tell you, it's gonna be So. And Date's his brain-swapped son. That's what I'm calling. That's what I'm calling right now.
It must be Renju. What location?
Yeah, see, Iba's sussing it. Iba doesn't believe it's Venju. She's sussing it. It's So. It's Papa.
I'm sorry, but this stops now.
What? What? Wait, you shot Boss too? Pewdo!
Run!
Pewdo!
Boss!
Please, do not worry. I merely put her to sleep.
What are you doing? Did Venju put you up to this too?
What are you doing?
He put you up to this to stop me from going to So. Is that what it is? Unless this was the specified location that Venju wanted Date at to kill him. But again, why? That doesn't make much sense either.
My orders. They told us to halt our investigation. The boss was already going against orders as it is, which is why...
Investigation? What investigation? Shoko or Iris?
Neither. The investigation of Monica's murder.
Oh. I was gonna say why, but I know why. Because, again, it's So. And So has his hands all over the corrupt higher-ups at the police station. So told him to cut it out, they're cutting it out.
Monica?
But why do you need the gun to tell me to stop investigating this case? Why are you just immediately going to gun?
But her case is all but completely solved.
Yes, but only to us, right? If we say nothing, then her investigation is ongoing.
So Tsujima.
Yeah.
So threatened us, didn't he?
I don't know. But you've been stripped of your authority on this investigation.
Why the gun, dude?
As of 5 minutes ago.
But why does this guy immediately go to, like, just freaking out? It's like he's such a wild card. Like, on most routes, he's just like, yeah, I'm just here doing the tech stuff, da 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 da. And the next thing he knows, he's like, I'm helping a convicted felon escape. I'm pulling my gun out on you. Ah! Bro, chill the fuck out.
In fact, you are to be placed under house arrest. What will you do, Date? I suggest you comply.
Iba, can you turn the power off?
Easily.
All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1.
See ya, Node. Break his fucking arm! Stupid Pokemon ass, dumbass. Get out of here.
Now tell me, where is the location?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me.
Why not?
If I told you, you'd go alone, wouldn't you? But if I don't go with you...
All right, take me there.
Fair enough, I guess. By the way, abandoned factory. Interesting. This was where the stolen machine was, wasn't it? The body swappenings! I'm telling you, dude, with the stolen machine. Before we get to this, though, I was kind of like low-key thinking if the place was Abyss for Pewter to like step in and like do shit like that. I was almost gonna say maybe it was Venju because Pewter was just going so hard in on it. But no, clearly it's So trying to intervene. I just don't know why Pewter is freaking out. He's just being Pewter. So I'm all in on this is gonna be So. No way. Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. Abandoned Factory.
I know this place.
It's the chemical plant that closed 8 years ago.
I knew that. How did I know that? Because he is Saito! You're Saito, you've been here to get brain swapped with Date! The corners of my mind were aching.
Date, I'm sorry, but this is going to be bad.
What happened?
Someone has begun to access my stored memory.
Ooh, I've been getting hacked?
They are attempting to wipe all the data. Everything I have accumulated over the last 5 years, including backups.
Pewter. Is Pewter doing this?
Almost definitely.
He's the only one who could. How did he get out of the locker? Wasn't he tied up?
He does have admin rights. I summoned some ice, but that will only buy time. I have 4 hours at the most. After my ice is broken, Peter will be able to access Watch It, my core programming. He would be able to destroy my mind.
Why?
It must be related to the orders they are receiving from the top.
Why is Pewter just going nuclear at this? Like, wasn't he kind of against in the other route halting the orders? I don't understand why all of a sudden he's like, I will do everything in my power to stop you, Agent Date. I will pull a gun on you and try to house arrest you, and I will delete Iba if I must. You will stop. But fuck this guy, man.
The higher-ups clearly see you as a threat, Date.
Yeah, but what the fuck is wrong with Pewter? Why is he specifically going this hard on it?
They are attempting to limit your power by removing me from the equation. I suppose their motivation hardly matters now. The most important thing now is finding Iris and bringing her to Abyss within 4 hours. Or else, I will cease to exist.
Iba, no!
Date, what's wrong?
Nothing. Just...
All right, now you know. So get moving. I'm counting on you, Date.
4 hours. It's fine, that should be plenty of time. I gripped my revolver and got moving.
I'll go in first. You wait here.
Okay.
Peekaboo. We're gonna have another shooting scene. The spare machine. There it is. Is that Saito? Actual Saito? Whoa! It's Venju.
Renju?
Up. And 89. Okay. Not what I was expecting. At least I was right about Renju not being the one who called him over. The case remains unsolved. No! Is this another wall? Are you walling me again? I don't know why I'm making a different save for like every route. I'd adjust this way. Are you walling me? You're walling me!